Hello, Glenna Hum here. I hope you're having a great day. Do you know what the scariest part of network marketing is? It's the dreaded phone, or really the dreaded phone calls that you have to make on the phone. Because being in network marketing and owning your own home business, unfortunately, people just aren't going to call you all day long wanting your product. You're going to have to get on that phone, make some prospecting calls, and also follow up on the people that you've already called. It's just part of it, and I think it's kind of uncomfortable for a lot of us, including myself, because there's always that fear of rejection. You know that if you make a certain amount of calls, you're going to run into some people that are just, let's just get down to it, downright mean. And it's not fun, but unfortunately it's part of the whole key to success when you're in network marketing. So I've got a few things today that I wanted to share with you that help me get in the right mindset and help carry me through those phone calls, especially when I may not be having the best day. So let's get right to those. The first thing is you just have to not take it so personally. Take your emotion out of it. Now, I know that's easier said than done, because when someone rejects me, believe me, they have, and they do daily, and they do hang up on me, and they do yell at me. It does happen, and you just have to say, so what? And another way I look at it is that person must be really miserable with their life to have been so mean to someone on the phone. So look at it as maybe feeling sorry for that person, because I don't know about you, but I am very happy to be a network marketer and being able to work at home on my own time, have all the freedom in the world. And that person was probably stuck at a desk and just who knows what's happened to them. So maybe just feel sorry for those people that act that way or treat you that way. The second thing is, just because you get rejected, you can't give up. It's gonna happen. You just have to realize that you have to keep going. One of my sales managers from years ago told me that every no I get gets me closer to a yes. He said, let's get those no's out of the way because a yes has to be coming soon. So if you look at it that way, maybe that's a little bit of help for you. The next thing is that sometimes if I'm really down and I just don't feel like doing this calling at all, I try to make a game out of it. I may put like a point system together and say if I make so many calls or if I get so many people on the phone, then I reward myself afterwards so that I know that there's something great at the end of it all waiting for me. And excuse me, on the same lines as that, the last thing I would recommend is always end your calling session on a positive note. Now, you may be thinking, okay, Glenna, how's that possible when I have all these people that are being rude to me and so forth? Well, that may be. But what you can do is set your time, finish your calls when you say you're going to finish them, and if it's not gone so well, pick up your phone again and call someone who is very positive that you know. Call someone, a friend, a family member, somebody that you know is going to uplift you and make you feel better. So that way, it's ending it on a positive note. Now, I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite sayings that a good friend of mine, Bill Hartman, always tells me, and it's good to hear from Bill from time to time because he's also my upline and he always makes me feel better. But he has this to say about prospecting: some will, some won't, so what? Someone else is waiting. I think that pretty much sums it up. I hope this has been helpful for you, and as always, please leave me some comments. I would love to hear how you deal with making those dreaded phone calls every day, and also how you deal with some of that rejection that we get every day when we're doing this. So as always, I thank you for coming by, and I will talk to you soon.